as the allure of Maleficent's world continues to captivate audiences, the prospect of a third movie looms on the horizon. With Angelina Jolie's portrayal of the iconic Disney villain at the helm and a star-studded cast including Elle Fanning, Sharlto Copley, and others, the potential for Maleficent 3 sparks curiosity. Building on the legacy of the original film's success and the intricate tapestry woven in Maleficent Mistress of Evil, what mysteries and enchantments will the next installment unveil? So without further ado, let's delve into the anticipated storyline, casting possibilities, and realm of imagination as we explore the journey that awaits the enigmatic Maleficent. First, let me introduce you to Maleficent. Maleficent is a live-action adaptation of Disney's animated movie Sleeping Beauty, offering a new perspective by focusing on the backstory of the infamous villainess Maleficent. In this version, Maleficent starts as a kind and beautiful fairy princess who lives peacefully in the moors until her realm is attacked by humans.
Bora? Can you come here?
She defends her land but is ultimately betrayed, leading to a transformation into the Mistress of All Evil. Seeking revenge against the successor of the invading King Stefan, Maleficent places a curse on Stefan's newborn daughter Aurora. However, as Aurora grows up, Maleficent begins to reconsider her actions. Now let's see how Maleficent 2's ending sets up a third movie. Setting the stage for a potential third movie, Maleficent 2's conclusion unfolds with anticipated predictability. Queen Ingrid fully embraces her role as the villain. She employs a sleeping curse on her husband, King John, manipulating Aurora into turning against Maleficent. Concurrently, Queen Ingrid collaborates with engineer Gerda, devising a poison from tomb blooms, flowers that sprout from fairy graves in the moors, with the intent of eradicating all magical creatures inhabiting the land. Leveraging Aurora's wedding to Prince Philip, Queen Ingrid orchestrates a sinister plan to lure the creatures of the moors to a church, where she locks them in while Gerda unleashes the deadly poison. Unbeknownst to her, the dark fae, Bora, is leading an attack on Ulstead Kingdom, resulting in a swift and fierce battle. Maleficent makes her entrance, selflessly saving Aurora from an arrow, only to resurrect as a phoenix and ultimately save Aurora again, this time from Queen Ingrid's tower-bound assault. Bora captures the treacherous queen, and through Maleficent's magic, she's transformed into a goat. As Aurora and Philip marry, the kingdoms of Ulstead and the Moors are united, ensuring a harmonious conclusion. However, this happily ever after might be short-lived if a third movie materializes. Crafting new sources of tension would be necessary, although the potential for continuation lacks significant unresolved threads, a situation akin to the first film. Director Joachim Ronning remains open to a third installment, envisioning the possibility of further exploration. He remarked to Digital Spy, "We'll see. Let's see how this goes and take it from." Maleficent 3 cast. Potential returning characters for Maleficent 3. Certainly, if there's a continuation of the Maleficent story, Angelina Jolie and Elle Fanning would likely come back to play Maleficent and Aurora. Their roles are crucial for keeping the heart of the story intact. Likewise, Sam Riley would probably return as Diaval, Maleficent's loyal servant. Harris Dickinson took over the role of Prince Philip from Brenton Thwaites due to scheduling issues. Considering the connection between Aurora and Philip, it's reasonable to assume that Dickinson would reprise his role. In theory, Michelle Pfeiffer could also come back as Queen Ingrid. A magical intervention, perhaps by Maleficent or another character, could undo her transformation into a goat. On the other hand, King John, played by Robert Lindsay, wouldn't face the same challenge, as he was freed from the curse when the spinning wheel was destroyed. The fate of Gerda, Jen Murray, the clever engineer, is unclear. While the sequel showed her falling from a height, her actual fate was not clearly depicted. Sadly, Pixie Flittle, Lesley Manville, did not survive. She sacrificed herself for the well-being of the creatures in the moors. Likewise, Chiwetel Ejiofor's character, the dark fae Conal, seemed to suffer severe injuries while protecting Maleficent. As the story involves fantastical elements, it's uncertain if he could potentially come back to life. After making it through the big battle, Ed Skrein, who played Bora, expressed his interest in returning to the role. He mentioned to Digital Spy that he'd be eager to reprise the character, saying, "I would love to go back to Bora. I've almost never had a character I've wanted to go back to before." Exploring possibilities for Maleficent 3. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil extensively establishes its world, granting Maleficent 3 the creative freedom to chart various courses. The dark fae lineage of Maleficent and the diverse array of magical beings within the franchise present an avenue for indulging in unrestrained fantasy, diverging from the preceding movie's theme of Maleficent pitted against a sinister royal figure. Consequently, if one were to speculate, the film might portray Maleficent confronting a magical entity possessing equal or greater potency, or perhaps an alternative force that truly challenges her magical prowess. Nevertheless, there's a particular aspect that's highly anticipated in Maleficent 3, the reunion of Maleficent with Aurora and Philip. Mistress of Evil concludes with a pledge that the formidable fae will dramatically return to the moors when Aurora and Philip become parents. Thus, it's plausible that the third installment will fulfill this expectation by introducing a newborn into the storyline. Who's to say? Perhaps this time another wrathful, supernaturally gifted fairy bedecked in intricate attire might burst into the christening, bestowing a curse upon the infant. In this scenario, Maleficent would be tasked with managing the ensuing turmoil. With that, let's move on to Maleficent 3 current status and recent updates. The first picture, directed by Robert Stromberg and written by Linda Woolverton, well known for her contributions to the 1991 animated classic Beauty and the Beast, was a box office triumph and received a wide spectrum of positive reviews. It was also Angelina Jolie's most triumphant film venture up to that point. Although Disney has not made an official announcement on the development of Maleficent 3, Angelina Jolie's prospective return to her legendary Disney nemesis role remains uncertain. While there were hints in 2021 that a third installment was in the works, Disney has yet to confirm its production. They have not, however, denied its existence, leaving open the possibility that it will emerge at some point. Angelina Jolie has expressed her excitement at reprising her role as Maleficent. During an interview on the D23 Inside Disney podcast in September 2021, she discussed her feelings regarding the character. Despite not having the same box office success as its predecessor, Maleficent Mistress of Evil grossed approximately $500 million worldwide. This gives Disney a legitimate reason to think about continuing the story in the subsequent film. When could Maleficent 3 possibly be released? Given the expansive scale of production associated with the franchise, it's conceivable that Maleficent 3 might not hit theaters until at least 2022. Assuming Disney adheres to a similar production timeline, a premiere in 2024 appears to be the most probable scenario. A new director is likely to be appointed for Maleficent 3, following Joachim Ronning's replacement of Robert Stromberg for the sequel. Fans can anticipate Linda Woolverton returning to pen the screenplay, although Disney might opt to retain the blueprint from the first film and have Woolverton solely responsible for its writing. The sequel script was collaboratively written by Noah Harpster and Micah Fitzerman-Blue, and it's worth noting that Jez Butterworth, known for Ford vs. Ferrari, was previously brought on for a rewrite. Overall, the franchise's visual aesthetic has been well received by both critics and general audiences. However, the script emerged as a notable concern for critics of Maleficent Mistress of Evil. Well, that's it. For now, make sure that you like our video. From enchanting cast dynamics to the tantalizing prospects of an expanded magical world, the future of Maleficent 3 teems with excitement. Please share your what excites you the most about the movie in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest news and reviews on upcoming movies from us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you at the next one. Peace out.